Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. We are living in a time when finally all our blinkered views on sexual and gender norms are being thrown out the window. In the transgender community, there are so many wonderful people who are fighting the good fight. Today, we are looking at the top 15 transgender celebrities who have gone through the transformation and are helping to push the culture forward. Number 15. Andreja Pejic. Sharp of cheekbone and over 6 feet tall, Bosnian-born Andreja Pejic was every fashion designer's dream when she began modeling in 2010. In 2011, she featured both in Models.com's list of top 10 male models and FHM's 100 Sexiest Women. But in 2014, Pejic announced that she had had organ reassignment surgery and would henceforth be Andreja. She said that ultimately her biggest dream was to be a girl, but she was too afraid to talk about it in the public because she would not be understood. She has been on a lot of covers of Vogue as the poster girl for transgender beauty, and everyone just loves and adores her.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 14. Caitlyn Jenner. When Caitlyn Jenner appeared on the cover of Vanity Fair for the first time in 2015, it was hailed as a milestone for transgender awareness in the United States. The former Olympian, kind of Kardashian, and reality TV personality has found herself billed as the most famous transgender American since Laverne Cox. Formerly Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner's transition from male to female was the most public transition of its kind to date. As a child, Jenner struggled with gender dysphoria. Trying to find a way out and become stronger, she turned to sports, and she won a gold medal. Caitlyn had 3 failed marriages when she was still Bruce because she was unhappy with herself. Finally, in 2015, she transitioned and changed her name officially. Number 13. ALEXIS ARQUETTE. We're going to have to warn you up front. The tale of ALEXIS ARQUETTE is not a happy one. Alexis, who was born Robert, was just as talented as the rest. Playing roles in close to 100 films and TV shows, from Friends to Pulp Fiction to Xena, Alexis lit up the screen wherever she went. By 2004, she got gender reassignment, officially making her a woman. She had contracted HIV at the age of 18 but fought through it. At the age of 47, she had gone back to living as a man for 3 years and had given up the fight. On September 11, 2016, ALEXIS ARQUETTE was placed in a medically induced coma and soon died of a heart attack. The world had lost a leading lady. Number 12. Thomas Beattie. Next on our list is Thomas Beattie, who became famous worldwide as the first pregnant man on the planet. He is a published author and a public speaker who mainly focuses on transgender sexuality struggles, trans fertility issues, and the reproductive rights of transgender people. Thomas was born a female and lived as one until 2002, when he started his transition process. Thomas underwent male hormone therapy and then had woman-to-man surgery. However, he decided to retain his reproductive organs because he wanted to carry and give birth to his children. He is both a proud father and mother now. Number 11. Laverne Cox. If you're an Orange is the New Black fan, you already know who Laverne Cox is. The stunning star became the first transgender person to be nominated for an Emmy in an acting category in 2014. Cox was one of 2 twin boys, and her twin brother, M. Lamar, actually plays the role of Marcus, who is Cox's character, before she transitioned on Orange is the New Black. Her love for dancing and acting saved Laverne's life and gave her the strength to go on. In her interview with The Guardian, Laverne said that as a child growing up in Alabama, she went through cruel homophobic bullying, which ended in her attempting suicide at the age of 11. She has also been on the cover of Time magazine. Number 10. CHAZ Jennings. CHAZ Jennings, born Jared Jennings, is noted as one of the youngest public figures to come out as trans. She was diagnosed with gender identity disorder at age 5. CHAZ Jennings has been open about the highs and lows of her life as a transgender woman. In the last 2 years, the star has undergone multiple gender confirmation surgeries, and her family has been by her side through each surgery. The YouTube personality, spokesmodel, television personality, and LGBTQ+ rights activist has been at the forefront of the transgender community since her TV show I Am Jazz premiered in 2015. More power to this amazing person. Number 9. CHAZ BONO. Next on our list is a well-known actor and author, CHAZ BONO. His transition surgery was far from being easy, and it took CHAZ 4 decades to start his gender transition. At the age of 25, CHAZ is still living as a lesbian female. He said that he mistook sexual orientation for gender identity. It was in 2010 that CHAZ finally decided to go through gender reassignment and legally changed his gender and name. He is the only transgender to ever play a male role in a feature film. CHAZ has also written 3 books. Number 8. CARRERA. If you think CARRERA is a drag queen or don't know who she is, then we are happy to give you an update. Though she made a name for herself as a reality star on RuPaul's Drag Race, CARRERA made minor pop culture history by coming out as a transgender after she was a contestant on the show. After the show's run, she medically transitioned while staying married to her husband, who she met while living as a man. After her success, which she totally deserved, nearly 50,000 people signed a petition asking Victoria's Secret to make the model and actress their first transgender angel. Number 7. ERVIN. ERVIN is a transgender model and actress best known for her role on the FX TV series American Horror Freak Show and the Netflix series Hemlock Grove. ERVIN was assigned the male gender at birth and given the name William ERVIN. She identifies as a woman and revealed that she transitioned from male to female back in 2004. At 6 feet 8 inches tall, ERVIN, known professionally as Amazon Eve, earned a place in the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest model in the world. Number 6. Fallon Fox. Fallon Fox is a transgender mixed martial arts athlete who is showing that gender doesn't box her in. Fallon is a groundbreaking figure in the history of MMA. Being the first openly transgender fighter in the industry, she has to struggle with prejudice and rumors on a daily basis. She came forward in 2013 when she understood there were people in the mass media who knew she was trans and could out her. Her mother didn't respond well, and her dad told her that she might be just gay, nothing else. There has also been a great deal of debate over whether she should be allowed to compete against female athletes, but she has handled it with grace. Fallon is rewriting the rules of gender in sports. Number 5. Chanel West Coast. There's a rumor that states that Chanel West Coast is actually actor Lee Norris from Boy Meets World, due to their similar looks. The rumor got big. However, they're 2 separate people in entertainment. Norris continued his career in television, while Chanel West Coast is a rapper and actress best known for Fantasy Factory. Chanel feels terrible for Lee because people don't even realize that he has an active acting career because they associate him with her, and now it's like he doesn't exist as a man. It's entirely insulting for transgender people because they took it as a joke while it's serious business. Knowing a little more about these transgender celebrities is excellent because we can understand a bit more about the struggle for LGBTQ rights and how some families need to accept when their kids come out to them. Number 4. BALIAN. Like Caitlyn Jenner, BALIAN was a famous international athlete before making a transition. This time, though, the transition went the other way. Born Yvonne BUSCHBAUM, he had a long and brilliant beginning as a pole vaulter, even making it to the Olympic Games at the age of 19. He completed his transition in 2008. As a female, BALIAN was spunky, ripped, and pretty damn cute. As a male, BALIAN has become a pinup of the transgender world, and even the male world in general. Basically, if you passed him in the street, you'd have no idea of what he once was. This guy is one rugged hunk, and he hasn't lost those muscles either. Number 3. Amanda Lepore. Born in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, Amanda Lepore, birth name Armand, knew she was different from the beginning. Luckily for her, her parents were more than understanding, and after being ostracized by her classmates, they withdrew her from school and gave her access to female hormone therapy. Nowadays, you'd hardly recognize any trace of the demure Armand left in Amanda. Her longtime work of modeling continues, and in the meantime, she just gets more and more outrageous and more fabulous, and we really are proud of her. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. This is a photoshopped picture of Justin Bieber, making him look like a female, which isn't real. But we get the idea behind it. In 2015, Justin was once believed to be a trans woman who had changed his gender, but the story just wasn't true. Number 1. JENNA TALACKOVA. In early childhood, JENNA TALACKOVA experienced a keen sense of gender dysphoria. She began her transition at age 14 and completed reassignment surgery at age 19. Then, when she was 22, she changed the world. She applied to compete in the Miss Universe competition in 2012 but was disqualified. JENNA fought and won and was allowed to compete in a landmark decision that paved the way for greater recognition of LGBT rights across the world. The most fascinating part of the story is that she was essentially fighting Donald Trump, the owner of the Miss Universe competition, a man with a very shaky history with regards to LGBT rights. This was one woman who finally got him to back down, and we're all better off because of it. Which one of these is your favorite star? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.